Hey everybody, Mike here, and I have Juniper with me. Today we're headed to a beautiful little campground right on the Ohio River. It's only about a half an hour north of Marietta, Ohio, and it's in the Wayne National Forest in the Marietta district. You might have noticed that I'm not driving the Jeep, and I'll explain why that is a little bit later on. I'm actually driving my wife's car, even though she's not with us on this trip, but she is with us in spirit. And I'm glad you're with us too. This is going to be a nice, fun, relaxing little trip, so stick around. This campground is called Leith Run, and it's in the Wayne National Forest, as I mentioned, right along the Ohio River. The first thing we got to do is go pay our fee. The fee is only $20 a day. You get yourself an envelope, and it's a self-pay system. Fill out the information, put the money in the envelope. Hang this part in the car, and we're good to go. So the reason I'm towing with the Passport instead of the Jeep is because of the tow capacity. Obviously, the Jeep can handle the Teardrop, but the Passport is needed for what we're going to be towing in just a few weeks. I'm not used to this process yet, so it's a little clumsy. All the hardware is different. We've never tried towing with a Passport before, so I wanted to take it at least one time to tow before the big trip so that I make sure everything's working okay and there's no unexpected hiccups. I would hate to get there and find out something the hard way. I just did find out the hard way, though, that I don't have coffee with me. And I cannot believe I forgot coffee. I'm just kicking myself. We're gonna have to drive about 20 minutes, 40 minutes round trip to go get some coffee. Yes, I'm going to do that. And it was on the checklist for all you checklist police. So I just double checked to see if there was anything else I forgot, since now I have to go to the store. Turns out I forgot foil, which I need for my dinner. Now, I could have swore I left the coffee in the microwave. That's where I put it, so I thought. And it's not in there. I have no idea what happened. By the way, the Passport does a great job towing. Way better than the Jeep. Didn't even know that the camper was attached. Okay, I've got camp all set up. Juniper is on her runner. These lines here are camping lights that I just received from Ojeri. I've got them strung up around the awning and over the light pole. And they do create a nice ambience at night, and that's something that's available to all of you. So if you go to the link in the description, you can check out the link for these lights and get a special viewer discount as well. And I'll be testing them all through the summer, and I'll give you my thoughts in a future episode and show you how they work. And it is so nice out. It's 74 degrees, just a light breeze, not barely a cloud in the sky. We're in the shade here, these gorgeous trees all around us, and it's painful that I need to leave now to go get coffee. But I'm gonna do it, I have to, because I need foil as well. Juniper, I'm really sorry, puppy, but we got to go to the store really quick. We'll come back. All right, time to go do this. Are you gonna drive? Come on, you gotta get in the back. Wow. Struck out at Hensler's. I'm surprised. I thought for sure they'd have coffee in there and they don't. Figures. Dollar General for the win. Got some foil, some coffee, a little brick of Cafe Bustelo, True Living, aluminum foil, and I got a yogurt to enhance my breakfast. Now, 15 minutes back to camp. We can finally start relaxing. Right, Juniper? Come on, pup. All right, dinner's gonna be really simple tonight. This makes me happy, but let's start preparing dinner now before it gets too late. I think we got about 2.5 hours of sunlight left. Got a potato. We're going to wrap it in foil, put it on the fire, and bake it. That's ready to go. Next, I have this can of Wendy's chili. I'm going to dump it in this, put that over said fire, and heat it up that way. Then when the potato is ready, we're going to just dump it on the potato. Maybe sprinkle some cheese, sour cream on there. That's it. Quick and easy. I decided to heat up the chili here because the fire is way too steamy. It might be time for a smokeless fire pit. Still a little raw in the middle, unfortunately, but the ends are good. So here's what I'm going to do. Just take the cooked bits around the edges. Alright, it's starting to get dark out now. The camera is definitely brightening the image. It's about 8:45. Juniper's been hunkered down inside the camper for the past couple of hours. Tomorrow morning we're going to get up bright and early. I'll show you around the campground a little bit more, and we'll go check out the river. There's a really nice little deck over there where we can hang out and enjoy the sunrise, watch the coal barges go by while we drink our coffee. So that's the plan in the morning, along with some breakfast, and I want to get up before the campground starts getting busy because it's full here. I think all but 2 campsites are occupied in the whole campground. So tomorrow morning I'll also give you a little channel update. There's a couple of really epic adventures coming your way, and actually the first one's going to be the next video after this one. And I'll tell you a little bit about that stuff as well. That's the reason why I've been camping at campgrounds. It's because I'm kind of enjoying some of the calm before the storm. On that note, I'm going to say goodnight. I'll see you all in the morning. Good morning, sunshine. As you can see, it is a beautiful morning out there. Slept a solid 7 hours. Perfect temperature overnight, but now it's time for coffee. Juniper, hey, you want to go outside? You go eat your breakfast? You go get a drink of water? And then maybe go for a hike? And go for a walk? Does that sound like fun? Come on, let's go. Come on. Go on. The funny thing is, her brother loves bananas, so at home she'll eat them up just so he can't have them. She doesn't want it here though, because Teddy's not here. beautiful. No. I know what you like. Sit. Everybody asks how old Juniper is because of the gray in her face. She's only 4.5 years old. She's still a young little kid. I think your little brother gave you some gray hairs, didn't he? Yes, he did. We've got some rain moving in, so it's time to go back to camp, hunker down for a little while. Well, this rain certainly put a damper on things. I was going to take Juniper on a nice hike. There's a really sweet hiking trail not far from here, but it's too wet now. It's going to rain for a couple of hours, and I think when the rain stops, we're going to pack it in and get on out of here. We were only able to stay for one night, unfortunately, but one night is better than no nights, and it's been a very enjoyable little camping trip. I hope you enjoyed it as well. So since we're kind of stuck here in the rain, now's a good time to talk about a channel update and just some future plans we have coming up. The first thing in the nearest future that I'm really excited about is I'm going to get back to my tent camping roots, and we're going to go on an epic bikepacking trip along the Greenbrier River. I've been wanting to do that trip for years, and thanks to a sponsorship that came in, I'm able to do that on a really sweet e-bike. And that's going to be in the next video if all things go according to plan. If it's not in the next video, you'll know that it didn't work out, but I think I've got all my ducks in a row. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to bring Juniper on that trip, but I'll include some footage of her in the video anyway. She is the star of the show after all. But this is a trip that I've been wanting to do personally for a long time, and I think you're going to enjoy it. It's a beautiful area out there, very remote part of West Virginia in the mountains. The Greenbrier River is just one of those amazing beautiful spots. There are thousands of them in the state of West Virginia. So super excited to bring that to you. Also, regarding towing this camper with Gina's car, the reason I'm testing it out for towing is because in about a month we're headed to Michigan for another epic trip, but this time it's going to be in an Airstream. We're testing out a Bambi. Thanks to our friends at Woodland Airstream, they're hooking us up with a Bambi to rent for a solid week, 7 days. We're going to be out in Michigan camping at 3 different locations, including the Upper Peninsula. Gina's first time camping in an RV. We're going to find out how she does together because Gina is very much a princess. She'll admit that. The thing about Gina is for her to get a good restful night of sleep, she needs to have everything perfect. The perfect temperature, perfect pillow, air flowing, and a sound machine. And that's because she suffers from insomnia. She has a very active brain and she suffers from a bit of anxiety from past trauma in her life. That might be a little TMI for the channel. I'm gonna ask her if it's okay to include that in the video. So if you're seeing me say that, that means she said it's okay. That trip will also include both dogs. One of them is a puppy. He's kind of wild, but he's pretty good. He's a little bit reactive, definitely a lot more reactive than Juniper. We'll have to see how it goes. So, and then beyond that, into the rest of the summer season and then fall, there's a lot of other really cool locations planned, including a big trip in the fall up to New York. We're really excited and I hope you are too. Anyway, thanks for tagging along with us and I'll check in with you in a bit. That's way too far back. And see, that's some of the stuff I needed to figure out. Like the perspective of this backup camera is way different than the Jeep. We'll try that again. All right, it's time to go. Get in the car. Come on, you can do it. Get in. There you go. Lazy. She likes to stay in the camper during the entire breakdown process. I don't get any help from her. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Short and sweet. Out in the Honda Passport. A little bit different than the Jeep. Kind of weird, but also kind of cool. It actually tows really well. Again, this is Gina's vehicle. So just want to touch on one more thing. Besides thanking all the Patreon subscribers and the people who bought us coffees and treats and whatnot. So when you look at this car, you know that it's not a cheap car by any means. This is a 2026. It belongs to Gina. This is her car that she commutes to work every day. Gina has had a very long career, very successful career, and she's 30 years in, doing great, and she deserves all the success in the world. She works very, very hard. That being said, this YouTube channel is separate from our personal lives. I have Nowhere Bound LLC, which is its own entity, and I do that on purpose to shield our personal assets from any business liability. So the YouTube channel is a self-sustaining entity. The Jeep is part of that channel. The camper is part of the channel. The Honda Passport is not part of the channel. And I just want to emphasize that Gina does not support the channel financially in any way. She doesn't even have a Patreon account. She's never bought me a coffee or a treat for the channel. So, and that's on purpose. She's offered, and I want to keep this channel self-sustaining, self-propelling. The channel is my thing, my contribution, and it's not making a profit yet. Everything that the channel earns goes back into the channel in the form of campsite fees, fuel, equipment. I'm almost ready to change my career to YouTube full-time. I think 2026 is going to be the year for that, but maybe one day I'll do a full breakdown of the finances of the channel and how that all figures in, because I know a lot of people are curious about that. But after going on 4 hard years of hard work on the channel, it's finally starting to pay off, and I have all of you to thank for that. Thanks for watching the videos until the end like you did in this one. That really does do a lot to help the channel. And of course there's Patreon, buy me a coffee, and all that other fun stuff. So keep on watching, lots of fun stuff ahead. Stay tuned, be good to each other, get outside. We'll see you nowhere soon. Thank you very much, everyone. Take care.